So this video about my airplane, this is my Piper Cherokee that we put a lot of money into it. We put a new engine with 160 horsepower. We have over there on the bottom, you can see the power flow exhaust system. And I decided to get out of aviation from a very simple reason. Everything is ridiculously a rip-off. Anything that you need to do costs so much money. Small stuff that's really annoying, like the landing struts over there. We sent it to a company to re-chrome it. It's a small part, it's about 12 inches. It was $1,000, okay? The same parts if you do on a motorcycle will cost you about $100 to do, and this is when you pay high price. Now, everything in aviation, it's exactly like on a car or motorcycle. They just have more certificates. This is what they claim, but it's all one big lie, so they can charge you more money. Annual inspection for those aircraft, something that people will not be really agreeing with me, but the annual inspection is important. But each time they're opening, removing the spark plug, putting it back in, and making the thread on the spark plug weaker. And this is when you keep hearing when someone crash that someone just removed the spark plug, that the airplane was just after an annual. And this is some of the reason of aircraft keep crashing. I think that some of the annual causing more problem than good. Then any other thing that you're gonna want to do, okay? So fuel, for example. We are at the Venice airport, and fuel here is about like $7 a gallon. And if you fly to Santa Pola, that it's over the mountain over there, you're gonna pay $3.99. So we are flying over there to fuel versus here in our home base. Now, here we're tied down on the outside. It's about $160 a month. When you go over there to Whiteman, and it's $93. Now, this airport right now is a very big airport, and you can see there's a lot of airplanes here, but now they're going toward jets, and they don't want general aviation over here, so everything's still going up on the price, getting more and more and more and more expensive. Anything that you need to do on your airplane, from fixing a flat tire and to anything else, costing so much money in a ridiculous way just because it's a certified airplane by the FAA. If it was an experimental, it will be a different story. So this is something that I will think about and maybe go in the future to fly experimental airplanes or paragliding on something that you can enjoy aviation without worry that the first mistake that you're gonna do, they're gonna consider you a bad guy that's trying to hurt people. Now, my aircraft got complete overall, you know, we painted it, we did everything on it. So the amount of money that we end up spending on the airplane, like versus the value that we got out of it, was just not there. So if you're thinking that you're gonna buy an airplane because you have money, this is gonna be something that's gonna eat your pocket, even if you have money. I have money, and to make this project was very cool, but you find so many hiccups along the way that cost so much money. So when you calculate how much money it costs the insurance, how much money it costs the rent, how much money it costs the annual for a Piper Cherokee, and we are at 220 right now, 2020, you're gonna look at probably about $4,000 to $5,000 a year without even flying it. This is just on annual. This is gonna be just on your airplane sitting on the tarmac over here, paying for the land lease, for where the tie down is, and for anything else that you need to do regular maintenance. Now, you say, okay, but this is the cost of flying. No, it's not. This is the cost of flying in Los Angeles, and this is why it costs so much money, because of those big jets over here. Everything is more expensive because they rather have those jets coming and flying out of here. And again, a lot of people not will agree with me about it, but this is really what's going on here. Some people that own those hangars have those for a very long time, and they are paying very low land lease, but they own the hangars. To own something like this right now, you're gonna look at about $50,000 to $60,000, if not more. One of those bigger hangars over there, I think, sold for $180,000. This is madness, because you can buy a house for this price, okay? Just to store your airplane, to pay $180,000, it's beyond ridiculous. I'm sure if you're in another state, you'll be laughing at this video. Those little hangars, They also about probably like, again, 30 to 60,000, depend what part of the airport you will find it. So I'm saying goodbye to my airplane. It was a lot of fun for the last 6 years, but I'm done being a sucker. I'm done doing whatever the FAA want, and FAA gonna have a big war with me right now because I'm going to invest all my money going against the FAA for what they're doing to model aviation, to the RC aircraft, how they try to ground everybody that want to fly a model airplane or a drone, claiming that they might hit me in the air. So I'm gonna put a video when I'm taking off this airport. There is a model airplane field. The model airplane field ceiling is 400 feet. It's 3 miles away from here. So when I'm taking off, I'm gonna be at about probably like 1800 feet above them, and the FAA don't want the people to fly over there just because our little airplanes might be in the way over there. I hope that you learned something from this video. If you want to get into aviation and you want to own your airplane, it's very nice, but what you're gonna have, you're gonna get a very old airplane, probably from the 60s, because this is what's gonna be affordable for you. Anything else will cost you so much money and it's just gonna be a waste. You're gonna have to redo the engine, that it's about $35,000. You're gonna have to do the landing struts, you're gonna have to do your propeller. You have to think about every expense possible along the way that's gonna eat your pocket. So please pay attention, stay safe. I don't say that you should not get into aviation. I said that you think about it 10 times before, because it will take all your money. It's literally like, even if you make good money, you're gonna find out that each time that you need to fuel your airplane, it's a couple $100. The oil is very expensive. Each time you need to see a mechanic, each time that you have a hiccup, each time that one of your instruments is not working, it's in thousands and thousands of dollars, just because they say, oh, it's a certified gauges. For example, all the new digital gauges that you can get, those things actually have nothing into them. It's a small, very simple electronics, and they are in thousands and thousands of dollars. I mean, like $2,000, $3,000 for one single gauge. If you're gonna go with a glass cockpit panel, you're looking at about $15,000 to $20,000 for something you can get on an iPad with an app on an experimental airplane for about $300. Anyway, this was a long, boring video, but I just wanted to show my airplane because I'm saying goodbye to it today. I hope you guys like it. I'm gonna load all the videos that we've flown in the last 6 years, kind of all around the area here. See you in my next video. Bye.